Yo, yo, yo. Hey, good morning. It's Friday, February the 1st, 2019. I want to talk to you about another book that I just finished called Chariot on the Mountain by Jack Ford. Chariot on the Mountain, that's a lyric from what they call the Negro spirituals. But I want to talk about this book because I thought at first when I read the inside the cover, I thought it was just something, a fictional story, but it's actually based on a true story in Rappahannock, Virginia. It was based on a lady that actually sued for her freedom during it was in the 1830s. Her name was Kitty, and she actually successfully sued for her freedom, and the author actually saw a plaque on a visit to Virginia, and that's how he came up with the concept of the story. And the story is pretty good, real short chapters. I like that too. But the story was pretty exciting. It really went, it didn't really go deep into slavery, as I guess a nonfiction book would, but it pretty much touched on a lot of things, how women were sold off, how you know a lot of the slaves were the masters were their fathers, or the women were raped by the overseers or the plantations, and then in those days. So Kitty, her father was her master, her mother was sold away, and her father actually died. So his widow, which wasn't her mother, I guess you could call her a stepmother, you know, she actually wanted to free her and her three children, but the same man had a nephew who in the will said if something happened to his wife, the nephew would get all the money. So the nephew basically was trying to sell them to pay debts or whatever, because her and her three children, I guess, would have been very valuable, than older slaves or whatever. So you know I thought that was pretty good. I thought that was I thought it was a pretty good story. I think it's probably going to be turned into a movie or something, because I think it'll look good on the screen. Very exciting, fast moving story. So, Jack Ford. I was kind of tripped me out when I saw the picture of Jack Ford. But I mean, history is history, and he was interested. He wrote a great book. I'd actually like to read more. It's an amazing history of the things that happened down south. My grandmother's actual grandfather was from Rappahannock, Virginia. So he was he was sold from Virginia to Louisiana, in 1850 something. I gotta look at the papers, but yeah. So that area of the country, I actually was on a boat a few years ago, and I went there working on this boat. Wow. So you know, history. I love it. If you're into Black history, if you're into history. Oh, and today's the first day of Black History Month too. So check this book out. It's really good. Peace.